Well, you hear the battle music a lot. Hopefully it won't get too old. Oh. Well, we'll see. The battle music might end up getting old in that sense, but for now, I'm hyped. It's a bop. It got a little bit old in Coliseum, but not as much as in some games like Xenosaga Episode 1. Like, my god, hearing the same battle theme endlessly through the whole game. And it's like, it's okay, I guess. And then you hear the okay, I guess music throughout the entire game, and it's like, oh my god, this music sucks. But at least with like Coliseum, and at least the battle theme with this game that I've heard so far, even if you hear it throughout the game, it's a bop. Hello, Guzma. Did I miss the rest of Metal Gear Rising? No, actually. So I went really hard last night until like right before the boss with Jetstream Sam, and then I went to bed at 4 in the morning last night. I got up at like 9 or 10 or something like that, and then I kept on streaming Metal Gear Rising because I wasn't sure if it would save my progress there. I appreciate the 50 bits there, Anima. So I was like, I'll do just a little smidge more.
Who dined and dashed? He forgot to pay for his bill. Ha ha ha.
Vinegar immediately redeems Quack. God, I appreciate the 50 bits there, Anima. My good gracious. Oh, I don't have that cropped to cut off at the game screen. Whatever. I'll make this a little more professional sometime later. This was a little haphazard. Anyway, so this morning I went up against Jetstream Sam, and I realized through reloading it that it does save at like the chapter checkpoints there. So I beat Sam, and then breakfast was about to happen, so I was like, if it feels like I'm almost at the end of Metal Gear Rising, so I was like, let's not do that while I'm eating breakfast. I don't want to potentially be in the middle of a final boss while I'm trying to like scarf down a breakfast here. So I did Assassin's Creed Valhalla through breakfast, because whatever, to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, right? And I can also semi-turn off my brain and just punch while playing a lot of it. So I did Assassin's Creed Valhalla, then I did the Kirby Air Riders tournament here, and then what the hell did I do after that? I think I went back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla because there was the dinner and the prize giveaways and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, while that's going on, let's just do AC Valhalla, the filler-y kind of thing. And then I did Ghost of Yotei to finish that off. I thought there was an epilogue. There wasn't. So I didn't actually need to return to the game, but I finally gave my full review for that game months later. And then I was like, I kind of want to start Pokemon XD and Final Fantasy VII Remake here. I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do Pokemon XD now. Let's go ahead and do that, especially while I still have like some energy and I'm not like half dead. And I was like, let's finish off Metal Gear Rising like later tonight. Plus, also, I know that you're like the one that's been the most hyped for like Metal Gear Rising the longest on this channel, and have asked me to do it like years ago, and I was like, I'll get to it eventually, and now here it is years later. I'm finally doing it because I've caught up on Metal Gear. So part of me was also like, I know that Guzma's probably has some more time later. I'm probably really quite excited to see like the end. So maybe I should also like save it for later into the night for that reason too. But that's been the day. That's been JanLAN so far. So now you're all caught up. So we just beat Jetstream Sam, and now there's like the last little switch, and I can switch to like Metal Gear Rising some point later tonight. Like maybe do some like Pokemon XD and then do some Metal Gear Rising. When they're done with Secret Hitler in that storage room there, I can always ask my little cousin and his buddies if they want to play like Mario Party or something like that for a game, and we'll see what goes on there. But yeah, I still work again tomorrow on break right now. Going 15 hours right now. I have an hour left before we have to close up. I'm just waiting for the party to finish. Fair enough. I assume it's still like really busy with the whole Mardi Gras season coming in and stuff there. But yeah, I'll play XD for a little bit here. See if they want to play anything. If so, I'll play something with them. If not, I'll keep on going away here at like XD Final Fantasy VII Remake later. I'm not doing the freaking Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC all the way through. I have realized that is here, let me add a display capture to here. I've realized that it is a bit much, more than I thought. Let's drag this down and just put it on top of, like, Dolphin here, sure. The difficulty is a bit higher than I expected with this final DLC. It's longer than I expected, and with me already being a little bit sick, getting over a cold, and, you know, already struggling to be, like, staying awake and stuff, I'm already feeling a little bit tired even now. Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. I'm gonna get bored out of my mind, and then I'm gonna go like crazy. So, this is just gonna be starting Assassin's Creed Valhalla Dawn of Ragnarok, doing what I can. So I'll finish this tonight. Oh yeah, I guess I'll do Xenosaga Freaks tonight, if you've ever heard of Xenosaga Freaks. Guzma, I might do this tonight. So I'll be continuing the Xenosaga series with something that is not remotely important to the story at all. It's a weird niche spin-off that they released between Xenosaga 1 and 2 that adds like a little lore or something like that, and like some weird for fun side stories, and it includes a demo of Xenosaga Episode 2. I think they released it as like a promotional thing for Episode 2, So it's not important at all. I just plan on showcasing it for fun as like this is a thing that exists as part of Xenosaga. So I'm technically gonna try to do some Xenosaga tonight. And yeah, here, look, I Control C, I starred it. I can go up to whatever point I feel like. And now that I've established, I'm not doing this start to finish. I can kind of take my time with things and chill and like enjoy myself. You know, not feel like so time constrained and stuff. So that's kind of my plan here. You know, Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be released soon. Do you think it'll be any good? Oh man, I've been hyped for that game since the moment they announced it. Also, for context for Anima and Guzma, this game came out in 2005, Pokemon XD. We're totally living in 2005 right now, is what's going on. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a much edgier take on the Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. I mean, I love me some shooter stuff, so I mean, I'm really quite hyped for Shadow the Hedgehog. That was such a cool, awesome character Shadow is. I think that there is no possible shot they mess up that game. There's no shot it's not good. Hang on. What else did I miss here? And was saying thanks, Mythic, there. Oh, and Mythic saying it's 2005 again. I've committed to pretending this game just came out. So, like, I have an hour right now for free time, but once 1 a.m. Central comes, I'm busy cleaning up again for another hour. I hope we'll be available to, like, 2:30 or 3 a.m. Central, but hopefully earlier. I gotta remind myself what time that even is. Let's say 3, because I'm gonna go late into the night tonight, is a thing. And it would be a little funny to do the end of Metal Gear Rising while I'm, like, half dead. To MT. Let's see here. It's 2 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm totally gonna still be streaming by then. 2 a.m. Easy peasy chump numbers. I can do Metal Gear Rising like really late tonight. No problemo. Just letting you know what my plans are as far as I'm aware. And then Xenosaga Freaks I might do sometime after that because it's so weird and honestly so cringe. I kind of want to do it after everybody else is asleep. I'm not doing public embarrassment here. So yeah, ton of different games going on then. Yeah, indeed. Looked like a lot of crazy stuff was going on during the tournaments earlier. It was like it was actually pretty fun. The tournaments were I think the tournaments turned out well. Game gives me Yu-Gi-Oh vibes for some reason. Maybe the art style of the characters. Yeah, I can picture it. I'm gonna crawl back into my 2000 cave like an hour ahead of you. So be able to make it then, thanks. Yeah, I can do that. No, it came out last year, but I'm still jamming to Green Day's American Idiot. Great album, not gonna lie. I don't know enough about music. I don't actually know that. I think of Monsoon and Sundowner. Monsoon gave me a lot of trouble at first, but then I got the hang of it and I was okay. Sundowner, it was more so the fights before Sundowner that gave me more trouble than Sundowner. But Sundowner gave me a little... The biggest thing that gave me trouble was trying to cut off his shields, and I kept on hitting the active shields and blowing myself up. That was my biggest trouble with Sundowner. Bring out that Metallica Guitar Hero. I have not listened to American Idiot. I'm not familiar with it. I haven't even heard of it before. Wow, they took the professor away. Anyway, Pokemon XD. Don't cry, Jovi. I'm sure Professor Crane will be okay. Perfect time. I had to sniffle in real life. We've contacted the police and the proper authorities about Professor Crane. They should let us know if they discover anything. I can't believe that this is happening. Professor Crane predicted that someone will try making shadow making shadow Pokemon. That is not at all the order of words my brain thought it should be. His prediction was on the mark. The Teddiursa you snag probably isn't the only shadow Pokemon that was made. When the Purify Chamber is complete, it'll be able to save many shadow Pokemon at the same time, but Professor Crane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. The shields are like attached to his back or shit. Yep. They're so close together, it doesn't give me much room to cut. Let's complete it. We'll finish the Purified Chamber ourselves. Lily, the director's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. Purified Chamber project got this far not just because Professor Crane was here. We got here because we all worked as a team. Having come this far, it'd be wrong to stop now. Well, speaking of stopping, at some point I should go out and run the car for 10 minutes, so it's not just stopped. I'm just now remembering that. I don't know why I started thinking about vehicles, but I haven't started the car since... Did I do it this morning? I did it last night. I don't remember if I did it this morning before I started stream. I might have. Worst case scenario, I do have a booster pack in my car. Our private scientist is on the line. Let's finish the project as one. Like, there's no way I'm stranded here, but it's still good to do. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs and check how the data processing is progressing. Because, yeah, when it's super cold outside, January JanLAN, it is important to go out and run the car from time to time so that it can actually start properly on Sunday, you know. So maybe whenever I'm at the point where I dip out from XD and get ready to play whatever the next game I'm playing is, maybe I'll go outside and run the car for a little bit. Because, yeah, Monsoon and Sundowner are both hilarious. They're pretty good there. Haven't even heard of American Idiot? Surely you've heard of Boulevard of Broken Dreams, right? Are you just... These sound like things that are being made up. Like, I know nothing about music. God, her eyes remind me of the lady who screams, "That's my opinion." I don't know who that is either. Where am I supposed to go now? I'm gonna finish the machine? Try to go in and, like, interact with the machine? Because how many times you cracked up during their dialogue? Maybe a couple times as Sundowner, I don't remember exactly. With Monsoon there, like, I know the context of the word meme in the Metal Gear series and what it really means, but it still cracks me up hearing them say it. So I was scoffing a lot at, at Monsoon's dialogue. Am I the one that's ever heard of fucking Green Day? Anima knows Green Day. Monsoon's famous quote was, "Memes, the DNA of the soul." Truly. Where the hell is the machine? I don't remember where anything is. Waking me up when September ends? No idea. You could literally just be making stuff up for all I know. This basic data should be fine now. Keep going with it. You came at the right time. May I get you to run an errand for me in Gateon Port, I guess? For a special machine part for the purified chamber from the part shop. Oh, that was foreshadowed at by the guy's dialogue. You know? Oh my god. A very popular song. As a song on the American Idiot album. I don't know if I've heard of Wake Me Up When September Ends. God, it's hilarious. It truly was. Sorry, boys, he needs help. Imagine making a game that's both badass and hilarious. They did. It's pretty cool. Gateon Port is due south from here. It's not far, but be careful. Okay. Jovi knows a part shop. It's next door to Emily's house. Mom, can Jovi go? Jovi wants to help everyone. Jovi will only speak in third person. Jovi, I appreciate your offer. I know you want to help, but it's an important component. Okay. Jovi, you're a member of the lab staff too. You might go if you take Harm with you. Dear, would you mind going with Jovi? Okay, Mommy. Big Brother is Jovi's assistant. You have to listen to Jovi, Big Brother. Yeah, the pairing in Pokemon Coliseum, especially the character you play as, significantly more badass and cool. Off we go to Gateon Port. Harm, Jovi, both of you, be careful, please. I'm counting on you two. So far, I like Coliseum better. But we'll see how much that changes as we, like, truly get into the weeds. Have you heard of My Chemical Romance? That name I've heard, yeah. That name I have indeed heard of. That site was busy as hell, had so many people asking about silverware, and it was already on their tables. Did they try looking at the table in front of them then? I can use the C-stick to move? I was just kind of playing with it as like a fidgeting kind of thing. You know, My Chemical Romance and not Green Day. I don't know what to tell you. Heard of them, but not Green Day. I mean, My Chemical Romance, I've literally only heard the name, and that's it. Like, I don't really listen to popular music out there. People get those mixed up. It's the first I've heard of someone there. Like, people I've met before have definitely called me strange for not having heard of, like, a lot of music, but just don't go out of my way to listen to, like, popular music out there. I listen to a lot of game OSTs and remixes, and that's pretty much it for the most part. Hey, Harm, Jovi, where are you two off to? Ah, my sniffles are coming back here. Jovi's on an important trip to Gateon Port. Big Brother is Jovi's assistant. I started reading it as that guy because I saw that third person, but then I saw the actual name at the front, and it's like, oh yeah, and you refer to yourself in third person. That keeps on tripping me up. Harm is your assistant? You must be confident with such a good assistant, Jovi. They're having a hoot and a hollow over. I can hear the laughs of RJ over in there. Just having at it. Anyway, sorry, can we ask you to hold on to that sag machine and use it? Or maybe other shadow Pokemon out there. You spot one, rescue it from the criminals. I'll make approaches to the authorities and other people to have Pokeballs available for sale at shops. Wouldn't that alright be the case? There's more. I wanted to give these to you, Harm. Harm obtained the Crane Memo #1. It's okay. Next to my playlist is a box of candy, mix of everything except country. We don't talk about country. They're similar, except I have playlists for individual genres. Don't have one for country. Time for us to mute the game and start listening to country music. There are documents on Shadow Pokemon that Professor Crane and I compiled. Please read them. Okay. Well. Away we go, I guess. Off on adventure here. Let's do it. Gateon Port, a lively seaport with active trade. Loitering sailors are a common sight. Let's go. Let's do it, man. How funny would it be if we load into here and it was playing country music that's like the one playlist you guys don't have? Look at that crappy place. Oh, big brother, look, it's a sea. The sea, it's so big. What, can I upgrade my moped over there or something? What's with the one building? Listen, the part shop is over there. Hurry, big brother. This dude's gonna be a problem, I can already tell. This way. Oh, it's a little uncanny. Close up, it probably didn't age well. I don't think. Oh, jeez, Toby fell down. Also a big fan of 21 Pilot, though they're not exactly comparable to Green Day. Not really similar bands. Look at the whites in his eyes. Hey now, where do you think you're going? Oh, sorry. Jovi is sorry. It wasn't on purpose. And look what you've done. You've messed up the happening look of Zook. Does literally everyone in this world talk in the third person? What is going on here? Coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. Sorry, it doesn't begin to cut it. You there, yeah, you punk. You're with this munchkin, aren't you? And it looks like you're a trainer. You look like you'll be a million times more fun than some munchkin. I'll stop you flat with my shadow Pokemon. A little bit of lag there for a moment. That's quite enough of that. Don't know who's speaking there. Oh, Pokemon aren't meant to be used in such a manner. Choose your place and time. Shut up, hey meddling senior citizen. Take a preaching to someone who cares. Or do you want me to pound you too? Mr. Varish, perhaps I should Varric? I don't know. Quite the smile. And who do you think you are? So now you're gonna play the man and stop me? Just get fucked by the man. Let's see you try. Oh, we just watch. BRB alrighty, Guzma. On the topic of early 2000 Bad Harmonia, have you heard of Linkin Park? Yeah, I've heard of Linkin Park. Anima thinks Harmonia needs to go emo. Anima needs to vent now. You know, speaking about going emo, I'm sure I can probably, I've heard about Smash Mouth, yeah. What? Oh my god. Wow. I guess that's the purpose of having this battle here, is to show the difference in power. This would be a really easy time for me if I wanted to go, like, goth or something like that, because the company that I work for, I'm sure this is safe to talk about now because like, the job is done. There was a goth store that was, like, renting out to the company that I work for that couldn't survive. They moved out of there, and a new company is moving in there. Apparently some flea market is going in there, and I look forward to seeing what that's like. But because of that, to pay off some of the outstanding rent, the company that I work for has come into acquisition of, like, all the goth stuff in the store, and I was the one in charge of emptying out that store. So I spent a week straight inventorying and packing up an entire store worth of goth stuff that the company I work for now needs to figure out how to, like, aggressively sell off and, like, you know, potentially mark stuff down until, like, it's sold. So if the day, for whatever reason, came that I wanted to go, like, super goth, have, like, some crazy, like, chain jacket or pants, there's a good chance that I could get something like that for cheap. Like, you know. There were 3 doors down with 3 days grace? No. Oh, you need to give him a voice of Jurgen von Strangled from Very Odd Parents? I've watched a little bit of Fairly Odd Parents. I don't actually know who Jurgen von Strangled is. Your power. Where does it come from? Anyway, so on the topic of going emo or goth, now's an easy opportunity to, in a sense. But I'll pass. You've done it now. Don't think you're getting away with messing with the great Zook. That sounds like some weird, like, app that would have come out in, like, the early 2010s that never got anywhere. fairly general. Oh, that might be a little familiar. I can't envision the voice, though. Finger 11, 5-finger death punch? Okay, you're just making stuff up now. Remember this. Remember this. I thought he was gonna, like, follow up with something, so... Should I give chase? No. That won't be necessary. He won't come back. Leave him be. I have no idea what Shinedown is. So basically just Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh gee, I love Shinedown, Anima says. Part of me feels like you're actually messing with me, and like Mythic and Anima are in on it, and like playing off each other here. Yes, sir. But at the same time, I wouldn't know. Let us be on our way. I don't know these things. Thank you. Oh. That hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. What do you bet these are like some antagonists or something like that? What do you bet? We did only what had to be done. Nothing more. Creed is really good. I have the CD for Human Claim. Me too. Look at these two just bouncing off each other. They're like sending private DMs to one another. Let's come up with this random name next to mess with Harmonia and say that we both love this. I don't even know, man. Oh. Where's the parts shop? That'll be the one with like the moped thing. Jovi? Well, I will send you a picture of the CD. Is that you, Jovi? Oh, Emily and Actry. What even are names in this? Jovi! Watch this kid talking to the third person now, too. So it was you, Jovi, being harassed by that big strange man. Were you okay? Yep, strong people helped us. Big Brother was there too, so nothing bad happened. Jovi came here on an important visit. Big Brother is Jovi's assistant today. Oh, you must be Jovi's brother, Harm. I'm glad we finally met. I'm Emily. Hi, Jovi's big brother. Jovi has been a very nice friend to my daughter, Emily. That elderly gentleman's name is Mr. Verich. He comes here by boat with his 2 assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me shivers. I hate wealth. I'm hoping to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I try to imagine a story around it. Anyways, be careful in this town. There are lots of rough customers about. Emily, we should be going. Okay, bye-bye, Jovi. Lol, do it. It'll confuse him. Yep, see you, Emily. God. Well. You like orchestra music, right? Yeah, I do. I like mix of it. There's a band I like called Avantasia, and it's metal opera. I mean, I like orchestral stuff, like in terms of game soundtracks. I like orchestral rock in the style of things like Octopath Traveler, you know, stuff like that. If it's at all similar to that, I'd probably get a kick out of it. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't really listen to a whole lot outside of like game soundtracks and remixes. Like, I'll listen to original music by some of the remixers that I listen to. What else do I listen to? Maybe once in a blue moon, a movie soundtrack if it was really good. I'm only sending an image of some of my albums, including Human Clay by Creed. Human Clay? This here? Where the heck is my display capture thing? This? Green Day, American Idiot, Creed, Human Clay. Whatever the hell this is. 3 doors down, away from the sun. I'm sorry, I've genuinely never heard of any of these. Shopkeeper wasn't thinking straight when he got that clueless newbie to look after the shop. Now me, a regular customer, would be able to serve customers a lot better. What? God, I have all of these. Got that clueless newbie to look after the shop. Now me, a regular customer, would be able to serve customers a lot better. Was this the guy from the intro? Hi, do you want something here? The shopkeeper's out right now. Is this something about having to go to Dr. Cam and, what was it now? Oh, the Doctor's Manor is where he went. Said his grandson, Purr. What the hell are the names in this game? They're back for repairing the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. I don't know where anything is or how to ring up a sale or anything. I have no idea what to do. Of course it doesn't matter, though. It's really quiet here. I'm getting awfully bored, really. Like, how about you help me while some time away? I've got a tale to tell you might find interesting. Normally I would say no, but this looks like the guy from the intro, so this is probably important. Maybe it's not important. When I was younger, I sailed all the world seas as a navigator. The world is huge. This huge world is filled with an incredible profusion of Pokemon. All the Pokemon in our world. The one that I found to be the most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 5 different kinds of Pokemon you see. Whoa. When I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I obtained 5 items that are the keys to Eevee's evolution. Oh, you say that you are raising an Eevee? What a fortuitous coincidence! This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of the 5 items. So don't be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. Oh, you choose here. Oh, it's by stones in this game. I was wondering how it would be for, like, Umbreon, Espeon. So, I was looking into it and considering my options and everything here. I have used a Vaporeon in a Pokemon playthrough before. I have used a Flareon in a Pokemon playthrough before. I have used Umbreon and Espeon with Pokemon Coliseum. The only one that I haven't used is Jolteon, and when I was looking through, like, some of the Pokemon I can get in this game, and some of the things that could potentially be pretty solid, I was thinking Jolteon might actually be the way to go in this game. Especially with, like, the double Stinger Bobs and some of the ideas I might have in mind. So, I might just go ahead and do that, and then it could be the first Pokemon playthrough I've done on this channel where I have a Jolteon. Pretty sure I've had, like, almost all the other evolutions one way or another in some of my Pokemon playthroughs I've done. Some of them have been in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like Glaceon and Rescue Team DX. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever used a Jolteon before. Let's do it. A Thunderstone will make an Eevee evolve into the Pokemon Jolteon. It's easy to make your Eevee evolve with that Thunderstone. All you have to do is use it. You like to use the Would you like to have the Thunderstone? Yeah. Fine, you can have the Thunderstone. Just like your Eevee, it's invaluable. Jolteon is super high speed, higher special attack when electric type attacks are special attacks in Gen 3. Thunder that hits really hard with that, like, high speed. Plus, double battle formats have a teammate use Rain Dance. 100% accuracy on Thunder. That's kind of my mindset. Fine, you can have the Thunderstone. Just like your Eevee, it's invaluable. So I've thought it out. You're so lucky, big brother. Jovi wants something too. Jovi wants a water stone. If you want to speak to someone from the shop, there's one repairing the bridge outside. That's who you should speak to. If someone from the shop would come back soon. I tend to do a shop like this. Bridge repair, the bridge over the sea? The bridge moves when you step on a button in the middle. Okay, so, like, the way out here, there's someone from the shop? So, like, back the way that I came or something? Or what do you mean? Bridge outside. Ever heard of Evanescence? Evanescence? I don't think I have, no.